Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Ascent. We are with the very last um, satellite that's going to go into orbit of Duna. We are looking at the Duna orbiter, the Gravioli. So it's got 5 days until it needs to, do anything. It's going to come into the sphere of influence of Duna in 5 days. So let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. And while we get closer, I'll tell you what I'm kind of caught up with. I have gone ahead and uh, we're swapping communications. Um, I've gone ahead and went back to Kerbin, grabbed some of the science data from the lab, and sent that back home. I think it was like 284 or something like that. I went back to the surface of Duna and the Duna rover. I had to wait until the orbit came back around so we could have communication back to Kerbin, but that just took an hour, and sent some data home. So we've completed all of the science experiments that we can do in the Midland Sea on Duna, Duna's Midland Sea. That gives us 1,681 science points. So we're going to go ahead and speed up. Okay, delete on close. As soon as we get into orbit, this is going to swap over. There we go. We have communication back here, so that's good. And the first thing I'm going to do, this is a Gravioli science experiment up here. That's what it's for. Find it. We're going to log it high above Duna's Midlands. So we've done that one, probably from the other vessel that landed earlier. So we're going to reset that one. And let's rotate this around so we can see it. As we fall toward, we also have temperature. We've gotten it. Do we have anything else? Just communications. So temperature and Gravioli looks like. So let's fall towards. It's going to take us an hour. Let's warp to there. The planet will have spun around, and we will check for another Gravioli experiment. This time we're above the lowlands, so we're going to go ahead and send that. Let's check our battery. 610. That's a Gravioli experiment there. Let's go another hour. Check it again. This time over the lowlands. We've done it. Let's go another hour. That's 11 minutes. Let's go here. 30 minutes. Let's go an hour. What we want to do is get this in a polar orbit around the planet. Check the Gravioli. Over the lowlands again. Where is our planet, by the way? How far? It's 3 hours. 2 hours. Let's go another hour. Just check it every hour as we fall toward. Midland C. We'll send that one back. Getting lots of data, lots of data, lots of data. Am I facing the, yeah, solar panels are good. Solar panels. Oh, I see Duna right there. This time we can go another hour. Be 6:26 when we get there. A little over. Over the Midland Sea. Been there, done that. Try it again. Midland Sea. We've got some storms in the area. I can hear the thunder. Looks like we're losing communication occasionally. Oh, there's Ike. The lowlands. Guess we're missing the highlands. But we need to make sure we're going to be in a polar orbit. Yeah, it looks like we will. Yeah, it looks like we will. It's 21 minutes. 48 minutes, we'll warp to there. Check it again. Midland Sea. I just don't think we're going to get anything till we get over the poles and things like that. So let's get ourselves on down there. An hour. There goes Ike. Probably could have touched over on Ike a little bit. You see the shadow of the eclipse with Ike. Okay, how long do we have to here? It's another hour. Let's get down here. Here as we come in. Oh, looking good. Midland Sea again. Ike is over here. I'm going to F5 and save it. We need to make a burn. So our burn in 51 minutes will be to capture into polar orbit. It's not entirely polar, but we can straighten it up and fix it. How much delta V is that? 967 delta V. How much do we have on board? 2,337. So what we could do is get rid of the space debris here by moving it to the surface. Can we do that? Let's get rid of this. Let's put a maneuver here, add a maneuver to close in the orbit. That's going to be an impact on the pole. So let's get to our maneuver node. There we go. 133 meters per second. This is just to save actually slow down. We could use 500 of this as we're pulling in, couldn't we? How would I do that? How would I? I'm just aiming to the planet right now. Let's kill this off. Let's make another one that slows us down a little bit. Which will also bring us in. There's 598. Okay, so we can't use all of it like that. There's 400, and then we bring it in. That gives us 406 with the crash on the surface. And that'll slow us down a little bit. Then we could just kind of speed back up and okay, now let's go to what we're going to do here. We'll make this burn in 1 minute. It's going to be 400, and then we're going to jettison the bottom. I am going to F5 and save it. And speed up time here a little bit. It's 20-second burn, so 10 seconds. We're on target, yes. Communication's good, yes. Here we go. Okay, there we go. We're going to jettison this stage. And if no, we saved it already. Here we go. That is going to hit the surface. So let's thrust just a little bit to get out of the way of that one. Now we want to bring our periapsis back out. So at 27, we want to watch that, just get it above 50. 56 sounds good, yeah. Once we get over here to the other side, we'll add a maneuver to slow down. And that's going to be 640 meters per second. As far as I know, everything is good. Our periapsis is 56. Apoapsis, we can draw that down as we get there. Let's get on down there. Work to here, 31 more minutes. Okay, over the Midland Sea again. We do want to face retrograde when we get there, so don't want to be touching the surface of the atmosphere. Coming in really low. Technically, we don't have to be that low, but we'll come under the poles and we'll grab them as well. Let's tell you what, let's F5 and save this one. Go under the poles. Due to the red planet, we are finally here. We have almost 1,800. It's certainly not going to unlock protector. The data, what do we got? middle of the sea again. Got 12 minutes to burn. 9 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's check this place out where the little storms and the clouds are going. Ah, Duna's polar craters. Let's send that one. Over Duna's polar craters. It's these craters right here, I guess, I'm assuming. We'll skip ahead just a bit. Oh, there's another one, the poles. Let's send that one. It's worth another 56. We're not going to have enough electric charge, I don't think. Let's hold on to it. Six minutes, we're charging our batteries. I mean, this is the poles, so. Okay, let's send it. 56. Oh, how close did that get? Wow. I thought we would have had enough. I guess this antenna uses more. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. Can we take temperature from low? No. And it's this high over Duna. It's high over Duna. Well, I'd like to get that one sent, but I don't think we're going to in 5 minutes. Hold on to it. Watching the battery and the time limit here. Oh, crossing the poles. We're going to have to make our burn. It's an 18-second burn. I have to go at 9 seconds. Going under the pole of Duna. I love this. This is awesome. Awesome. Probably have enough to send, and then we can get everything in low Duna orbit. I'm going to try it. It's not going to take 300, is it? Oh my gosh, it does. Okay, let's get on down here to Duna surface. We can't, I mean, not to Duna surface, sorry. Better not lose connection. Here we go. How are we doing on connection? I gotta do it. I'm afraid we're going to lose connection. Okay, that's good. We'll wait just a little bit. Check the periapsis is at 55. Oh yeah, we got some relay back, so that's going to work out. That worked out. Wow. Nothing ever works out for me. Let's go ahead and speed up time. There goes our battery. We got like an 8-second burn or 4-second burn to close this down to 56. Oh, we passed our periapsis. No, we moved the periapsis, that's right. Didn't mean to do that. We don't need this anymore. We can actually watch things here. Here we go. We're in retrograde. That's at 53. This is at 107. We can adjust that later. We're not in a direct polar orbit, but we'll be down low anyway. I'm not sure what low is. It's low below 150. It might tell us on here what the atmosphere's. No, wrong one. Duna. Sphere of influence. Atmosphere, yes. Atmosphere height is at 50,000 meters. So we are definitely above the atmosphere there and there. So we are in orbit, just waiting till the battery's charged to send some data back. So we have 2 satellites that arrived at Duna within 5, 7, 8 days of each other. One of them is on the surface now, called Duna. We've got some debris we'll have to get rid of. Duna rover, we'll switch that. It has landed in the Midland Sea. It does have broken wheels from launch. Catastrophic failure during launch caused the wheels to go awry. Let's F5 and save that and just try, see if we get some mobility here. Come on, Duna rover. Okay, we've got a little bit of mobility, but we also have that turned on, so we want to turn that off. Okay, disabled. It's just going to go around in circles. So we do have a catastrophic failure that was known. We couldn't get engineers trained in time before the window to launch, and we didn't scrap this launch till next year or anything. We went ahead and launched. Yeah, it's just undrivable. We're going to park it here. We should park it to where it faces the sun, east-west. Okay, there we go. I guess that kind of works. That is where Duna rover will stay. We have checked everything. We are in the Midland Sea. Everything, I'm confident we have done everything here. Landing was great. Everything with the wheels. So, let's leave it here. Let's go back to the tracking station. Yeah, let's go back to the Space Center. Where the orbiter has just entered low Duna orbit. We probably have a couple of hundred more, probably not, a couple of hundred more science data points that we could get and use. But let's take a look at our tree. We've got nearly, did we use some? Oh, nearly 1,800. Okay, we got 18. So, what are we going to do to unlock? I mean, the grabber, we're not really looking at asteroids just yet. Control, probably this one, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. We don't need the wheels, the landing gear, the big landing. We're not doing that kind of thing just yet. We are definitely going to need the heavy rocketry, the big engines. That's 500. Let's see, electrics, big batteries, fuel cell array, robotics, bigger antenna. We're not really going out to ELU or anything like that. Some command pods. I really like the command pods. I like to have those. And this is the ion engine. So, We're not going to have enough. Well, 1100. What are these? Bigger tanks. Going to need it. Docking ports and some mechanicals. These are good, but I don't build space stations, so. Wheels? We're not really putting any more rovers down unless we go back to Duna. I'm sorry. Unless we go back to Moon or Inmus. So we could probably wait for that one. Let's get one of these ion engines, because we can send. We've done everything in close. What are you? Oh, that's another to scan for ore, but we don't have any of the drills or anything open, I don't think, did we? Did we open drills? Did we get the drills? Oh, the drills are up here, I think. Where are the drills? Yeah, that would be nice to have. I'm not sure where the drills are unless we've already got them. Plane parts, I don't do a lot of planes. Well, I guess we will do the ion engines. I mean, you can put them, I mean, they're expensive. You don't just use them as auxiliary. Of course you could. You can use them as auxiliary thrusters on a bigger ship. Of course you can collect data with this and then bring it back home. So that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to grab this one. It's going to leave us 589. I don't need the antennas. There's another big battery. Gosh, there's just so many things. 300 for fuel parts. I think we should get that. 300 for fuel parts. Let's do it. Brings us down to 289, and we could grab some of these. This is 160. Grabber unit. Airfoil wings, things like that. We're not using. We're not into. I'm not into going around Kerbin at the moment. But that is our tech tree for now. We can get a lot of it from the space station around Kerbin, and we still have some more to get from Duna, the Gravioli orbiter GRV that's out there now. So anyway, I hope you liked this episode. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.